Hello, this is Nina. I'm here to talk about November energies, November energy update, the current energies, and also ask the universe for advice on how to maneuver the energies and what do they see for the energies coming in November and maybe December and maybe a little bit into next year. So that's what this video is going to be about today. So welcome if you're new. My name is Nina, as I said, and this is a channel where we talk about the awakening process, where we get advice from source energy, from angels or whatever who wants to come in, and star beings and such, on how to maneuver this human journey that we're on. So an awakening to the truth of who we truly are, in essence, in light. Okay, so that's kind of what this channel is all about. So, and if you are returning, then welcome back. And today, of course, we're going to talk about November. So, I just wanted to address, go back a little bit until the mid-October and, to the end of October that we're currently in. We are in between two eclipses also, and that will do something because everything is energy. The planets are energy. The moon is energy, and when all of this is moving in certain directions, then something happens to the energy in between the planets and it affects us. So that's why astrology also is interesting to look at, because there are energy shifts within the different constellations with the planets. So we just came out of an eclipse, a solar eclipse on the 25th of October, and we're going into a lunar eclipse on, I believe, the 8th and 9th of November. So and in between those two, there is a lot of emotional stuff I have registered that is coming up. And not just in me, I see it with other people as well. But for me, it came up as a need to really be able to just let go, to let everything come out the way it is. Not trying to control, not trying to hold back, but just let it come as it is. And that's... I felt like that was the best way to address this, and always the best way to address it when emotions come up is just to allow them to be what they are, not try to push them away or to alter them in any way, shape, or form, because they need to be acknowledged and felt and loved as they are, kind of. So I gave myself the space and the time to just let it come as it was. So, and I've seen a lot of other people are feeling the same, and yeah. So we're kind of in between those two now, and I'm still feeling it, and I'm also feeling, I don't know if you're feeling this, but I'm feeling very heavy. My physical form is feeling very heavy, and also out of balance. It's feeling more than it normally is. It's very emotional, very you walk around with the emotions on your sleeve. Isn't that an expression? So I feel like this time, more than anything, we need to ground. I need to ground. I'm dizzy as I'm sitting here because, whenever we do something, whenever we perform, we are giving our energy out. Okay, we're giving energy out to whatever it is that we're doing. If we're making dinner, if we're working, if we're working out, if we are creating something, if we are in a conversation with somebody, you give your energy out. Okay, and if you do that in a time when the energies are very tumultuous, when there are very strong energies and you're feeling everything, you get tired real quick, okay? Especially if you don't set aside the time to fill in. So that's what I've been doing lately, is that there has been so many things with children and work, and things are not work, but hobbies and things happening, that I have given so much energy out and I haven't had the time to fill back in. So I have been in total imbalance when it comes to that. And that I feel that especially now when there are planetarian things or outside energies that are also influencing my physical form. And also when other people are feeling stuff, when other people are really letting all these emotions come out. I feel it even more because I am an empath. I'm sensitive, right? So it's kind of double up. And so it just becomes too much, plain and simple. So I'm really heavy in my physical form, and I'm really feeling these energies. And so I've been trying to meditate these last couple of days, and I've been trying to get some information regarding November. And I have been guided to just sit with it, sit with me, because I've been so dizzy and so out of it that they have been very quiet. Probably because I needed the time to just be with me and be with all these energies, okay? I'm going to sink down a little bit now, and I'm going to ask them directly on camera if there is anything that we need to know. The only thing I can say is that, of course, about this eclipse season that we're in, that is going to be really emotional. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel other people's energies. And so seclude yourself, meditate, ground yourself, sink down, and allow whatever it is that you feel to just come as it is. So that's at least something I know that we need to think about. But I'm also going to ask them if there's something additional that we need to focus on right now, or that they want to tell us directly on camera today. So just let me sink down. Okay, the first word I'm getting is stillness, the need for stillness, okay? It is in stillness that we can connect, that we can still the mind, and that we can listen to the universe. Be gentle with yourself, they're saying. Be like your mother yourself, kind of. Be like your own mother. And allow them to come in and help if you need it. Yeah. Okay. They're showing me, okay, I'm just going to convey what I get. So they're showing me that this kind of heavy feeling is actually going to last up until the 21st of December. So there's going to be a lot of turmoil, a lot of energies now in this eclipse season and up to the equinox of the winter, which is the 21st of December. So that's what I'm feeling, is that they're kind of showing me that time frame. Okay. Because I felt earlier last week when I was meditating on this, I saw November and December kind of together. So they wanted kind of to put those 2 months together in a way. So I guess I understand now why they showed me that a week ago. Okay, yeah. So what they're showing me, yeah, and this is what I've been feeling the last couple of days too. It's, it can feel like you're being pulled from two different directions, okay? It's almost like, it feels like you are being, like one part is being pulled this way and the other part is being pulled this way. So it's like your energy field is going like this, in different directions, of course. And that might feel very frightening. It might trigger some anxiety, just to have that said. So if it triggers anxiety, that's something you cannot escape. That will only make it worse. So you have to allow the anxiety to come up. You, as the mother, as the light being, as the higher self, with the love from the universe, from God, from Yeshua, whomever you want to be there with you, will give that love into your inner child and into your physical form and into that anxiety, actually, so that it feels safe enough to come up and be felt through. in order then to be released when it's ready to. But do not get into it with the purpose of releasing, meaning I want to push this away, because then you're going against your own emotions. Okay, so that's also important. You have to just allow it to be, and it will dissipate when it's ready to. But that cannot be the end goal. The end goal must be I acknowledge you, I see you, I love you. Okay, whatever emotions, if it's anxiety or if it's anger or if it's grief, sorrow, frustration, emptiness, the feeling of death, whatever it is, that's the way to deal with it. Okay, so they really wanted me to emphasize that. Okay, so they're showing me a shift around the 21st of December, and it's going to be very quiet after that, is what I feel. I will, of course, make a December video as well to get maybe more details about it, but that's at least what they're showing me. But November, I feel like it's going to be very much, of course, there will be a little bit of different energies after the next eclipse, meaning the lunar eclipse. There will be, I feel a pause a little bit in some of the energies. But it might be the aftermath of that will drag out. So the worst of it is I feel in between these two eclipses, okay? So this is kind of the worst part of it until we're done with that lunar eclipse. And then I feel like things are slowly going to settle, but it will take time to settle in, to find its grounding, if you will. And that's why I feel grounding very important, okay? So, but it's going to take time. And for some, it might just take November and not so much into December. But for others, it's going to take up until the 21st of December. Yeah. They are also inviting you to stay away from the news too much right now, because there is going to be a lot of turmoil in the news, is what they're saying here. There might be a lot of scare tactics. There might be a lot of, if you follow the news daily and you read everything, it's going to trigger unnecessary fear, is what I feel they're trying to say. So don't believe everything that you read in the news or you listen to. See if you can turn it off, or just maybe scroll just through the headlines and leave it be. Don't get into it. Don't let your energy be dragged into it, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff going to happen. Regarding politics and those kind of things. So I don't want to advise people not to listen to the leaders, but at the same time, I have to say what I get. It's going to be a lot of talk, and it's going to be a lot of showing of strength, if you will, or they believe it's strength. And then they might say things that will scare people. And so don't believe in that scare tactic, okay? That's just what I hear. Okay. Okay, they're asking me to... Okay, they're asking me to talk about stars and stargazing. An invitation for stargazing. And I don't know if there's a purpose to that, or if there's just somebody out there who needed to be reminded of that. Look to the stars is what they're saying. Maybe there is something going to show up on the evening skies. I know that there are some planets that are very close right now. So there, I believe it's Venus among others that are very visible in the skies right now. So if you're interested in that, then, pull out your binoculars or, whatever stargazing equipment you have, and look at the stars and the moon, and kind of, they're asking us to focus outwards. And that might also be, for those of you who connect with star beings, an invitation to connect that way, or to open up, if you haven't done it before, to communicate with other light beings and forms in our universe. Our universe is huge, and of course there is life elsewhere. So we can energetically connect with them whenever we want to. So it's an invitation, I feel, for that as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so they're just showing me again, you know, your physical form is part of Gaia. The energy field is part of the universe, but you are both. And so that's why you need to be grounded with your physical form into the earth. You can put your feet on the ground physically, that will help, or at least meditate and see your energy go down into the earth so that your physical form is grounded. Then you, of course, open up to the universal part, and so that you are in balance. So they're reminding you that you're both. And it's very important for the physical form to be in connection with nature, to be in connection with Gaia. You know, the physical form needs what Gaia can give, needs what the earth can give. And your energetic field needs also what Gaia can give, but also what the universe can give, because there's a balance here. And that might help you if you're feeling imbalanced. That might help you to gain more balance in your life right now. And also, when you go out into the world, see if you can, before you leave the house, see if you can then just put that bubble up around you. Not that you need the protection, but it's nothing that's dangerous or going to hurt you. But so you don't take everybody else's energy in, or to feel everybody else's energy. I like to say, you know, pull your tentacles in, you know, so you don't have those energy tentacles out and you feel everything. Because right now it's really important that you focus on you, and that you get energy in, and that you don't get energy out, or you don't feel everybody else's energy on top of what's going on inside of you, because it's just going to be too much for you right now. Okay, was that it? Okay, so they're showing me my gut. And they're giving me a kind of a hand from behind that's going into my physical form and into my gut. And that means support for me when they put the hand on the back, or, you know, from the back. So that tells me that they are supporting us in this situation, and in this turmoil, and in this energy change that we are in. And so I feel that many of you might be feeling it in the gut, okay? So you might have issues with the gut. You might have certain foods that you can't really eat right now, or you feel like, I don't like that right now, or I can't stand that right now. So something about be kind to your gut right now, and ask them for help if you need it, and make sure that you get a lot of light energy, high potent light energy into the gut and stomach area right now. And hold your hands on your stomach, you know, and focus inwards. And also remember that you know, childhood trauma and anxiety can also kind of be in the gut area. So dare to feel into it, dare to sink down into it, even if it feels scary. And they will be with you in that process, so that you can give it light to be released, to come up, and to show itself, to be felt. So that's something they're showing me as well. But there might be a need for a lot of light into the stomach area at this time. Yeah, and they're also showing me root chakra. So the lower chakras as well might need some extra help right now. Yeah, and they're giving me sounds of nature. So if you're in a situation where you cannot go outside and be in nature right now, can you find videos on YouTube or whatever that has the sounds of nature, or maybe buy a CD or something like that? Because they say that the sounds of nature will connect you automatically with nature and the energy of nature, and will also help you at this time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, anything else? Yeah, okay. Yeah. The energies right now are also very high frequent, very high potent. So some of you might be bringing even more of your high potent light frequency into your physical form. We all have, very strong high frequent light that exists in our light being, but not everything is in our physical form, because the very high frequent light will be too much for the physical form. But we are slowly integrating more and more of that high potent life and high frequent life into the physical form. So that might be also what's happening to a lot of you, is that there is more of that high frequent light coming in, and it will rattle whatever it is that's lower frequent energy in your physical form. Okay, and that might feel extra strong and extra heavy. Okay, so just to have that said. Okay, anything else? Oh, I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay, people, that was what I had. I'm so feeling it. So if you're feeling it, you have my love and my sympathy. I'm with you on that one. I know. So let's take care of each other, and let's take care of ourselves. Be gentle to yourself. I'm going to really just log off and be with me, and to really ground and get out in nature and just, meditate and give love into me, because I really need it right now. I can feel it, and you probably do as well. So anyways, thank you so much for being part of this video. Give it a thumbs up and share my videos if you feel like anybody you know might benefit from this information that I share. Then please share it with others, and so we can build a bigger community here and help each other out on this human journey that we're in. Okay, thank you so much. Until the next time I see you.